Hi, Facebook. Hi, everyone. I'm Meg Tucker. It's been kind of a long time since I have been live. It's been a little hectic. We had our son Gav's graduation in June, and then we had a wedding to go to. Shout out to Travis and Stephanie. Then Wadey and I went away on vacation, and then my sister came to visit, and now we're back. So here we are. We are going to make tonight kind of a fake out takeout. I want to call it stay in takeout because it's a chance for you to make takeout food that won't break the bank. Not that fast food's super expensive, but it's getting up there. And you feel a little bit better about it by making it at home. Joined today because he requested Oliver Anderson, are you going to be in the video? Okay, so he's literally been sitting on his chair over by the dishwasher now for about 10 or 12 minutes. And I said, we're not going on until 6 p.m. So he'll be here. I'm just going to push him off to the side, but you guys, he's still sitting in the chair and it's really funny. So I want you to give me a thumbs up or a like or a haha, just so I know that you're joining us and you can hear me okay. Hi, Bonnie, I see you're here. Bonnie, I hid all my tomatoes. Our friends Bonnie and Dean are legit farmers. They have grown so many tomatoes, and both Wade and I went out and bought tomatoes. We shouldn't have. All right, so back to the show. We are making the easiest and I think yummiest burgers and tater tots. And I know you're thinking, what's the big deal? Like, how? That's not difficult. It isn't difficult. Do you remember when I made those pancakes and the pancakes were on a sheet pan? It's kind of the same method, but now with burger. And if you don't want to fire up the grill, maybe you're not a big barbecuer like me, Wade does that, I kind of don't as much. Sometimes I find when I pan fry things, it doesn't really work. They kind of shrivel right up until they're little tiny hockey pucks. So I came across this method and I've been tweaking it for a couple of years, and I think I have it perfect down pat. So I want to share it with you. So it's a fake out, takeout burger, and then a cool way to dress up your tater tots or your French fries. Again, all keeping it on budget and kind of ready within 30 minutes, which is great. And yes, Oliver's joining me. I will show you him in a moment. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is grab a baking dish. I actually already made one entire sheet pan, so I will show you that when we get there. But for now, I've just got a 9x9 baking dish. This is Le Creuset. This was a wedding gift from Aaron Wild. It is heavy. It could be a weapon, and it's fantastic. It's going to be, it's a really good all-purpose, heavy-duty pan to make these burgers. And again, you can make them in anything. Don't worry about it. So grab a 9x9 pan and 1 pound of hamburger and set your oven to 400. Give your pan just a little spritz, or a lot of spritz, nonstick spray. And then here's your pound of hamburger. Guys, it could not be easier. You're probably asking, well, hang on a minute. Where's the seasoning? Where's the breadcrumb? Where's the egg? You can go nuts and you can do all of those things if you want. I don't. You'll notice this is a square pan. Ergo, we're going to end up with a square burger. You can all tell me which restaurant that is, and I'm not joking. They are just as good. So I just press the ground beef into the baking dish. I've spritzed it with Pam. Guys, I'm not joking. I'm almost finished. That concludes our video. No, but no joke. How long has this taken me thus far? Took me longer to talk to you than to get it into the pan. So we've got our ground beef pressed into the pan. Stand by. Ollie should be providing entertainment while I wash my hands. So you've got your ground beef pressed in. I have my wine. I hope you're joining me. Oh, who do we have here? Yes, I'm here. Yes, Bonnie, you are part of the show. Hi, Becky. Hi, Ollie. Yes, Harley. Okay, her friend's Becky. She has a dog named Harley. Okay, you want to just be a part of it all? You doing okay? I'll have to show you the camera in a second because he sits like an old man. Okay, so you can stay here. So I've got my ground beef pressed down into the pan. I'm gonna shake a little bit of seasoning salt, super straightforward, salt and pepper. The other cool thing about this, guys, is if you're not going to the barbecue and if you wanna do a sheet pan type, or rather flat top type burger, it's awesome because you cook 4 right away. 4 into the pan, 430 degrees, or 30 minutes, 400 degrees. And then you literally cut it into 4 squares, so you get 4 patties. So take a look. You could stop at this point and you could put it in the oven and all would be great. What I now do, which kind of takes it up a level, is I finely slice onion and I just place little onion strips. This one is not as fine as the one that I did before. All over the top so that when it's cooking at such a high heat, you're actually getting, I wouldn't quite say caramelized onions, but you're getting like a nice roast on the onion. It helps to flavor the beef and it makes it yummy. So you've got your onions scattered over the top. And if you see me picking around, I also have 4 little knobs, technical term, of butter. So I kind of just put a little tiny bit of butter. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I use lean ground beef. And when it finishes cooking, you are gonna notice, holy crap, that's a lot of liquid, because it will shrink, but it does holds its shape, which is awesome. Yes, you are going to see some shrinkage, gentlemen, and but it's a lot of juice because again, it's lean ground beef. You stay there. So yeah, ground beef, slivers of onions, salt, pepper, a little bit of seasoning salt, and some butter. Sorry, bud, I have to move you slightly. And then into the oven. Again, 400. Set the timer for 30 minutes. Want to come back? Oh, you kill me. Okay, so that's our burger, and the burger mixture is officially in the oven. We good? Can people even see you? Are we good, Bubba? Look, say hi to the camera. I get it. He's in the kitchen. Wait, he'll be like, you shouldn't be in the kitchen. But he likes to be a part of this. All right, let's check out some comments here. Oh, hi. Lily says, hi, miss you. Hi, Meg. Hi, Lily. We're cooking. Okay, so we have our burgers in the oven. What should I show you next? While they're cooking, I want to show you my really cool invention. I call them Quickles, pickles. You make them quickly. So you take a cucumber and you want to just give it a really fine slice. But again, how thick or how thin, it's totally your taste. If you want a thicker pickle, do a thicker chunk. If you want to use a mandolin, please use the guard. And yeah. So there, you've got your cucumber slices, super simple. Now, okay, Wade will disagree, my hubby Wade, but this is, I kind of invented these in our house, but now he's taken over, but that's okay. So I, at this point, would take my cut up cucumber and I would mix together a bit of vinegar, a bit of sugar, a little bit of dill, salt and pepper, and then pour it over put a lid, put them in the fridge, give them a shake throughout the day, and then I've got pickles. Wade cooks down the vinegar. So he would just take a little sauce pot and he would actually give it a bit of a cook. So he would melt the sugar into the vinegar with the dill. I'm gonna just pour that over my pickles. Again, you're not canning these. This isn't a complicated pickle, but you'll see that they will soak and hang out in the fridge. I would say you'll get the pickled effect in probably like an hour, and then you'd be completely pickled. What I love to do is I just go to the dollar store or a little hardware store, get a cute little jar, and then look, you fill it up with your pickles. So these have been pickling for, oh my gosh, not even an hour. Tangy. I use quite a bit of sugar to cut the vinegar, but they're quick pickles. So when you think about it, pickles are $4 or $5 a jar. I don't always buy them. They're not big on pickles here, at least Wade isn't. But I made these one day because I thought, oh, I have a cucumber, I have all the ingredients, and it was fantastic. It was a big success, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So we've got our burgers cooking. We have our pickles made. Now tater tots. Tater tots, I believe these are called potato gems, if we're being specific on the brand. Super simple. Great when you fry them, okay when you bake them, but I just like to jazz them up a little. So I took the tater tots, I baked them at 450, and then I want to make some fun dips, because that's, I think, where you can have some fun and jazz up your meal at home. So this isn't even just your tater tots, but these could be burger toppings. So the first one I really, really love to make, and I'm trying to think of where I had it before. Way back when I worked at the Keg restaurant in university, shout out to the Keg, we had curry mayo, curried mayonnaise. And we had it, we always got it with the chicken fingers. And I love curry. I love Thai curry. I love Indian curry. I'm using an Indian curry right now. It's a yellow curry powder, sweet, from the Silk Road. And I've added it to, wait for it, a little bit, excuse me, of maple syrup, yep, and a little mayo. Curry maple mayo. What? Okay, so just give that a little stir. You guys, you're gonna wanna eat this on toast. It is that good. So you've got not really any heat because it's not the hot curry powder, although you could use it, but you've got the mayo, not Miracle Whip, use mayo because you don't really want it tangy. So you've got your curry, your maple syrup, and your mayo. Can you look at that delicious sauce that you would probably pay $6 for in a bottle? What? Oh, that's so good. I could seriously eat that on an English muffin. Okay, so you've got your curry, maple mayo. The next one I like to make is ketchup. Again, Wade won't eat ketchup in our house, but you could put curry powder in your ketchup. It's so good. Or I like to just add a shot of balsamic. It kind of makes your ketchup a little fancier, gives it a little more adult feel. Because I believe, to quote my good friend Mike Allen, he believes that ketchup is a kid's condiment only. Okay, so it kind of changes the what am I talking? It changes the color. No wine for me. So good. It just adds a little zip, a little more depth. So we've got balsamic ketchup. We have maple curry mayo. Honestly, it's endless with the combos. Add a little sriracha to the mayo. Kick it up with a little heat. You could go Greek. You could take a little Italian dressing, put it in with a little tiny bit of mayo, it thins out the mayo, but it still holds the Greek. Or if you're big into epicure, any of the epicure seasonings, awesome. Okay, so that's fun. I thought you'd say Wade just buys jarred ones. Leanne, well, Wade would not. As you know, Wade would go to the ends of the earth to make everything by hand. So now we are set to go. We have our Quickles made. We have our hamburger in the oven, the burgers in the oven, and the Tots we've made. We've tossed them with a seasoning salt, made a few fun dips. And now I want to just show you what the finished product, I don't want to tip it because there's a lot of juice. I let the juice kind of run on the plate. So it's square. It's just literally a square patty, which is awesome. It's got those roasted onions, which is fantastic. You literally cut it into 4. And remember I put those little pats of butter on the top? In doing so, you 100% retain the juice in the burger. Now this is where it gets technical. Where do you put your toppings? Where do you put your condiments? We'll start with some cheese. I know I'm probably, look at that burger. Now, you guys, he's like, okay, look at how thick that burger is. Thick, juicy. You've got your onion, grilled onion on top, perfectly square. I'm gonna top it with a little bit of my maple mayo. Okay. I know, Bubba, you want all of this. We're gonna top it with a little bit of pickle, or what did we call them? Quickles. Let's see here. With a plate that says yummy because it's going to be. We will top it with a few Quickles. Guys, this looks so good. You can obviously go the traditional route. You can put the lettuce, you can put everything you want on it. But I just wanted to show you how juicy, how thick, how yummy with the toppings, your homemade pickles. Throw a few tater tots on your plate. You've got a quick supper. The whole family can kind of tailor it to how they like it, which I am all about. I think when you can make a meal that doesn't need to be fussy, it doesn't need to be expensive, and I'm sorry, but I would rather get this any day from my own kitchen than go out and have takeout and end up feeling kind of yucky. So should we have a bite? Should we have a bite, Dolly? Okay, Mom's gonna have a bite of a tater tot. I'll get you a treat. Oh my gosh, you guys, those are so good. Okay, can we pretend? Can we pretend that's a tater tot? So good, Mom. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for letting Oliver join in the party. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I am on megtucker.ca. I will be back next week to cook again. Please send your suggestions. We hope you have enjoyed Fake Out Takeout with Meg and Ollie, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.